right the fuck here. And this bitch ass nigga blowing music. And right when I come out of my tent to record, this person who works at the community service center, look, I just said somebody's job, now they mad. Now let's see what the fuck they got going on. Look, 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 look. That was wrong. So this place is closed. This place is closed and they just let that truck I just showed you a picture of, they just let that truck in there. You see now he blasting his shit. Cause he was, look, this is what he finna do. He parked right there, he's making a circle. He finna park right here behind my tent and he finna make the most fucking noise. Like, look, look, that's why he going over there and turning in circles. They really doing this because they want me to chase them after them and like just he's doing circles in the parking lot and just running around, driving around. He's trying to make me anxious and scared, I think. Yeah, he's trying to make me anxious and scared by just doing a whole bunch of wild turns and rubbing up his car and doing a whole bunch of drastic turns and shit. Look, he's just going in circles. Now he's parked like right there behind that little bush thing. So yeah, if he parks his car, like, cause it's a parking like right behind my tent. And first he was right there playing like loud ass motherfucking music, and then somebody let him in, so he might park like right behind my tent and then make a whole bunch of noise. But right now he parked all the way over there. Somebody was just parked behind my tent. Like, there's a parking lot right behind here, and somebody was just parked behind there making noise. And then I heard them drive right here and started to make noise. So I was like, a bit, let me come outside and record it. And when I tried to come outside and record it, there was a truck sitting right here. Mind you, this place is closed by 8 a.m. I mean, closed by 5 p.m. and opens at 8 a.m. So this place is actually closed. A worker came out and let him in. And see, every time I say a worker came out and let him in, he gets fidgety. And look, 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 now he coming out, y'all. Now he coming out. Every time I say a worker let him in, it's the Northeast Multi-Service Center and WIC. Every time I say a core worker let him in, he gets fidgety and he wants to get like mad and stuff. They got people over here by the parking lot, somebody with a wheelchair. They always put somebody with a wheelchair around me to like, and like to signify like, hey, we gonna hurt you if you do something. And right when I say we gonna hurt you when we do something, guess who comes out? Him. You see? It's all to fear mongering. I'm showing signs of knowing their stimulation, and I'm seeing through all their mind games. So they scared and they're trying to shove fear down my throat. That is what an extreme attention seeker is called. All the way for the stimulus. All right, yeah. And then they got some people over here. Then they got like people over here. Somebody's saying, "Are you okay?" All right, y'all. That's the sleep disturbance tactic. Sleep disturbance tactic is basically where they get people to just do crazy random shit around your tent so they can have you in fear and anxiety. I've been going ever since they took down my TikTok page. They started going up on that fear mongering. And also ever since I started getting people's license plates, that's another place. When I got them license plates, y'all, and posted them videos, that's when they all got scared. Look, now they all revving their cars and getting loud and driving. Mind y'all, it's like 11 o'clock at night, I think. The motorcycle people, they coming back around. That was so cringy, the way that they came all like a packer, like, look at us. Like, okay. Look, after I said that, somebody yelled. Let's see. Yeah, now they got people talking to me through my wheelchair. Like, they're like, is that you? I forgot your name. So not only are they having people park up next to my tent to play loud music, somebody over there with the headlights. Oh, that's the same truck. I think. I'm not sure. I think so. But they got people over there talking to me, and then people sitting next to the camp. So they're doing the tactics that they used to do when I first started being gang stalked, which means they're desperate for fear mongering sensations, or for me to fear some kind of fear. All right, y'all. Good night.